Hi guys, so today I'm going to continue talking about habits and taking action and a new way on how you can make sure that you are consistent with your plans, your habits and your actions. So I spoke about in the last video how you can implement new habits by working on them by using something called a mini habit. Okay, if you have not watched this video, you should definitely go back and watch the last video. It's important that if you want to take up a new habit, you need to take mini steps, because it's proven that it's much more effective to take small steps consistently than to take big steps and then fall back and then give it up and then start again and so forth. So you should watch my last video if you haven't watched it yet before you watch this one. Now there's one more element I was speaking about, okay, and I want to speak about in this video. And this element is, like, for me personally, maybe the most powerful tool when it comes to working on your growth and taking action on your plans or implementing new habits. It's one of the most powerful tools, and I'm going to talk about it here. But before I'm gonna introduce it, I'm gonna tell you, like, just think about for a moment, okay, when you have tried to do something new in your life, a new habit, something that you wanted to do, you probably felt some urge within you that this is something that you want to do, okay? This could be to take up a new practice, yoga practice or other practices. It could be to take up a new diet. It could be to get up earlier. It could be to maybe challenge yourself in some other way. Maybe you want to do public speaking. Maybe you want to be able to call up clients. Maybe you want to be able to go up, speak to a girl, practice your speaking skills, your social skills, and so forth. Could be so many things that you wanted to do, and most likely it always starts, I feel, that you have this inner urge, okay? It could come up, you put it down again, it comes up again, and something inside of you, it's like almost like it's trying to break free, okay? So whenever we have this feeling, okay, I think it's really powerful if you listen to it and do not try to put it down. Do not try to put it to sleep and tell yourself, oh, I can't do that, it's too much for me, I'm not, like, able to do that. I feel that if we get this kind of urge, this feeling from within, then this means that we actually have the potential to manifest that, to realize that potential. So I also think that within us we have, like, these multiple kind of, almost like, I don't want to say personalities, because I don't want you to think like you're schizophrenic, but in some way we have these different sides in us, okay? There's one side, to simplify it, there's probably many sides, but to simplify it, I feel there's two sides. One is which always wants to grow, okay? Which wants to break every barrier, limitation, and that wants to, realize your potential in every aspect of your life, whether that's, material riches, or like being able to speak to people, or being able to manifest your dreams. The other thing is inside of us, the other side, it's like the scared thing, which wants, security, which holds you back, which tells you, listen to your fears, don't do it, which wants you to hold on in your safe comfort zone, okay? So there's these two things. One wants you to keep in your comfort zone, the other wants you to pull you out of your comfort zone. Now, you need to be very conscious when you live your life and think about which of the two are you listening more, okay? Which of the two are determining your life? Because the one is going to pull you towards your freedom, the other one is going to keep you inside the trap, the comfort zone, where there's no growth. And when you have that in your mind and you're clear that this is growth and you want to do something, but old habits hold you back, then now the actual tool comes, okay? What you need to do is you need to find an accountability partner. This is so powerful. I don't know why it's so powerful, but it's definitely powerful without question. And if you look, every successful person has either a coach or an accountability partner or a mentor, somebody who keeps them accountable in some way. You see this with successful sports team, you see this with successful business people. They all have somebody to keep them accountable, because it's almost impossible to keep yourself accountable to everything. You need somebody else to hold you accountable as well. So when I lived in the ashram in India for 3 years, I noticed that also just by being in a space where you are around very committed people, it also makes you more committed and it holds you more accountable. So you're more likely to, easily get up at 4 o'clock and do your practices and, obviously eat on time, sleep on time, because everybody else around you is doing it. So that's, to an extent, the very system that is created there is also one of accountability. It's only one aspect, but it's there. And so if you're all by yourself and you try to do all by yourself, it's very difficult to live like that if you're not without anybody who can hold you accountable. So think about it. Find a person. That could be either somebody who is actually like a coach, but then you would have to pay him. That might not be possible for you right now. So you can look for somebody who is more like a buddy to you, on your level, who is also, the most important thing is that that person is also very, very eager to grow. And he's on one level with you on that you can trust each other, or you can build that relationship of trust. And you both want to push each other, you both want to grow. And then what you do is you set up a target for yourself, okay? And don't make it too hard at the beginning. Keep it slightly out of your comfort zone and then build it gradually up. So let's say, simple example, you want to read 1 page every day, or you want to speak to one stranger every day, something that pushes you out of the comfort zone. Then you make this plan and you tell your accountability partner, this is what I'm going to do for the next 30 days, 60 days. You can start with 30 and then you can review your goal and you can adjust. But tell him, if I don't do this every day, and I'm going to report to you, and try to fix a kind of measurable outcome that you can actually report to him, okay? And then you set a penalty fee. If you don't do that, you have to pay your accountability partner, or you need to make a donation to some organization, whatever it is. You can look up stick.com, stick.com, where you can actually set up a commitment contract, okay? So you set your targets and you set a fee, a penalty that you're going to pay if you don't succeed. This is going to be super, super efficient if you have an accountability partner who's on the same line with you. Just make sure you agree exactly what you're gonna do, how you're gonna track it, measure it. You can make a WhatsApp group and post photos every day of your outcome. You can keep a Google spreadsheet where you keep track of your outcomes. And so the third thing is that you need to agree on a penalty fee. You need to make sure that you have all of these, and make sure you find an accountability partner. Then you can push each other. You can come up with different kind of goals and areas in your life that you want to work on. And this is going to be a super, super powerful tool. I can't, talk too much about it. I can't praise it enough because it has been so powerful. I have a couple of very good accountability buddies that help me, and we push each other in different areas of life. And it's like suddenly it seems, everything is possible. And, if you're interested, I can share some examples in which areas I'm practicing it. And I try to implement it in every area of my life, because I want to grow in every area of my life. I want to go out. I want to push out of my comfort zone. So I do sometimes crazy stuff. I went with a buddy, where we just give each other challenges in social interactions, just to make sure that we come out of our comfort zones. And this is what yoga is all about, to come out of your comfort zone, to grow. To grow is the very foundation of yoga. So I wish you all the best, guys. Leave a comment how you're going to implement this, and share your experiences. Make sure you give me a thumbs up if you like the video, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. I'm going to publish a new video every week. Bye, guys. Wish you a wonderful week.